welcome back to Multiplex Entertainment. With us is Fandom Fights. This is a singles match between Kaleb Boatman and Richard Schwartz. I am your host today, Robert Parker, and I am here because this is going to be a great match, and also because Tim and Kaleb couldn't host. So I'm excited to host this one. It's been a while since I've solo hosted a Fandom match, but I love doing it. Absolutely love doing it. Richard and Kaleb, this is going to be a good match. Richard obviously may be the biggest upset in Fandom Fights history when he dethroned Jeremy the Atom Adams, and Kaleb Boatman has had some singles success, but some stumbles as well. He's had more success in teams than singles. I'm excited to see how both of these people come into this match. We're just going to get right into promos.
All right, so the face thing is I'm supposed to be nice to people, right? I guess it's not going to be that hard to be nice to Richard. He's genuinely carefree. He's pretty chill. I like Richard. I mean, after all, he beat Jeremy, so we know he's not terrible. He's a sneaky, quiet 2 and 3. But you know who's an even quieter negative record? This guy. I don't have orientation. Boatman is 1 and 2 with a 71% accuracy rate in Fandom, and his only losses are to Scully and Rizzy by singular digit points. So if there's anyone to be worried about in Fandom, it is Kaleb Boatman. Richard, you're a nice guy. I wish you all the luck. I hope you do well. But I don't think you're gonna come out with another win on this one, unfortunately. But anything, Boatman? That is accurate. You are the quietest 1 and 2 ever. Let's play the match. Good luck, Richard.
Well, Mr. Carefree, back here, 2020, start of a new year. Last year, 2019, I started off strong, and then I crumbled like a little girl. I don't know why it happens. I lost to Thomas in my last match really badly. I had a terrible mindset that day. But I'm here. It's a new year. I've been working hard. I've been studying. I'm still the carefree dude, but I want to win. I am tired of losing. And Caleb's a good dude. But Kaleb, you're just going to have to be my stepping stone for me to crawl my way back up to an even record. So I'll tell you what, Kaleb, best of luck to you. Best of luck to me. But no matter what, when you're facing against me, it's always carefree. That's the way it got to be. Let's do this thing.
All right, so this is going to be a good match either way. The winner of this match goes to be a 500 record. That's something that's very desirable here in Fandom. The loser of this match gets another loss that would put them in not a great position in the rankings, but either way, this should be a fun one. So let's just get right to it with Richard and Kaleb. You guys know the rules. I'll just run them down quick. First round is a whiteboard round. You get 10 points from 10 predetermined Fandom categories. You have 15 seconds to answer it. If you got to write it down and reveal it at the same time at the end of the 15 seconds. Corrected answer is 1 point. 3 repeats in a challenge to use throughout the course of the match. And if you get them all right, you get a bonus question. Anybody got any questions before we hop right into it? I'll take that as a no. Okay, so here we go. Your first question is in the category of Disney animation. In Tangled, what does Rapunzel want to go see for her birthday? Witty banter to my co-host. Oh, wait, there isn't one. That's okay. Kaleb Koho did a little chuckle. I could almost hear it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pens down, please. Kaleb Boatman, what do you have?
The floating lights, but they're really lanterns.
And Richard?
Floating lights, lanterns, and sky.
Absolutely, both correct. Nice job, guys.
In case you need to.
Yep, you got it.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm using my phone, so I see it's small on my screen. So
no, you're good, man. You're good. All right, your next question is one of our newer categories, Planet of the Apes. In Beneath the Planet of the Apes, in Beneath the Planet of the Apes, who does Brent run into after he buries the rest of his crew? There's a who, not a what. Bowman seems ready, confident with this newer category. Of course, at the beginning of the year, we brought in a couple new categories, and we got rid of some old ones as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to come to you first, Richard.
I just said Statue of Liberty. No idea.
And Kaleb.
Is it George Taylor?
That is incorrect. That is later in the movie, but earlier on, it is actually Nova from the first movie. Nova. right, so no perfect rounds here, but we'll go into your third question in the category of fandom Oscars. Which Oscar did Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them win? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what you got. Coming to Kaleb first. Oh, my computer just freaked out. Kaleb, what do you have?
Best costume design?
And Richard?
I said visual effects.
Kaleb is correct. It was costume design, taking a 2-1 lead. Your next question is in the category of fandom quotes. What Marvel character says, "Anyone can wear the mask. You could wear the mask. You get a mask, and you get a mask, and you get a mask." Hey, I got Kaleb to slow clap in the little thing. Sorry, I'm a dork. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Richard, what'd you have?
Spider-Man.
And Kaleb?
I said Uncle Ben, I didn't know.
I don't think I can accept Spider-Man. We were looking for the specific character, which was Miles Morales.
Can I challenge? Because he was in
Sure.
the Spider-Man mask at the time. I'm going to use
Sure,
the challenge.
All right, so Richard's going to challenge. We'll go to deliberations, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back from that challenge. We do have a ruling. We consulted a couple other judges, and we are going to grant Richard the point. He is correct with the answer of Spider-Man. He's going to keep his challenge. It's going to be a tie game because that was in the closing narration of the film. He was in the Spider-Man costume at that time, and we did get some opinions from other judges as well. So tie game 2-2 as we go into your next question, gentlemen, in the category of Bond, James Bond. In what Bond film will you find the character Kamal Khan? I don't know if that was pronounced at all correctly. Who knows? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We are coming to Richard first.
I said License to Kill.
That is incorrect. Kaleb?
The Spy Who Loved Me?
That is also incorrect. We're actually looking for Octopussy. All right, your next one is in the category of scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. What actor sings the song Arabian Nights in 2019's Aladdin?
Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Yes, I do. And I'm in the match right now, please. Sorry.
You're good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, please. Boatman, what'd you have?
It's Will Smith.
And Richard?
I said Will Smith, but that was a total guess.
Both of you are correct. Still tie game. Or as Tim likes to say, tie game. All right. Your next question is in the category of Star Wars. In The Force Awakens, who travels with Rey to Octo? It's a damn good movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And I believe we're coming to Richard first.
Is it Chewie?
And Kaleb?
Chewbacca.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're both correct. We were looking for 2 characters, Chewbacca and R2D2, but it didn't say what 2 characters. So
yeah, I was gonna say
the question implied
R2 was there too, and
the question implied single character, so I'm gonna rule you both as correct. It's gonna be 4-4 as we go into your next question. Only 3 left in this round. Your question is Star Trek. In Star Trek Into Darkness, Sulu threatens Harrison by shooting what at him if he does not surrender? Star Trek Into Darkness. It's an oldie but a goodie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Kaleb, we are coming to you first.
Photon torpedoes?
And Richard?
I spelled it really badly, but photon torpedoes?
That is incorrect. We were just looking for torpedoes, and they're a special kind. They're a special kind of torpedo that have bodies in them of Khan's crew members. So they're not photon torpedoes. They're not loaded with photons. So I am going to rule you both incorrect.
That's
just torpedoes. Would have been fine, but they didn't have photons on.
Okay.
All right. Your penultimate question in the category of Jurassic Park. These are movies inside the JPEU. In what Jurassic Park film will you find a final battle with the Mosasaurus? It's a good-looking dino. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Richard, what'd you have?
Is it Lost World?
That is incorrect. Kaleb?
Fallen Kingdom.
That is also incorrect. We were just looking for Jurassic World. That's the first Jurassic World. All right, and your final question, gentlemen, in this round, in the category of DC movies. In Joker, what falls out of Arthur's pocket as he is working as a clown in the hospital? Send in the clowns. There ought to be clowns. Send in the clowns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, and we're coming to Kaleb Boatman.
A gun.
And Richard?
Said a pocket watch. Have not seen that movie yet.
And Kaleb takes the lead 5-4 at the end of that round. A 1-point game as we go into the second round, which works like this. I'm going to bring up a wheel round that has 8 predetermined fandom categories on it. The person in the lead, in this case Kaleb, will get to choose with his manager if you'd like to go first or second. Whoever's up at the wheel gets a spin. If they don't like the category this one the first time, they do get a respin, but then you have to stick with the second option. The first one's not to your liking. Then you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can't check to multiple choice, but to devalue the question down to being only worth 1 point. And of course, there is stealing in this round too. So should your opponent miss, you can steal for the same point level that they were at. So I will read you your categories, and then Kaleb and Boatman get to choose if you want to go first or second. So your categories in this round are Disney Animation, MCU, Fandom Oscars, Marvel, Worlds of DC, Scores and Soundtracks, YA Dystopia, and Jurassic Park.
We definitely don't want scores and soundtracks, so we'll go second, right, Boat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You guys are going to go second, so that means I'm going to kick Koho out and bring up the wheel for Richard. All right, and there's wheel to side. All right, assuming you guys can see that, we're just going to go for it. Your spin, Richard, is in, and it lands on Scores and Soundtracks. What would you like to do with that?
I will spin again.
Okay. You do have to stick with this one then, and it lands on Is Opponent's Choice. Okay, so Kaleb and Boatman get to choose.
I'm low-key thinking Jurassic Park.
I think that's the smart way to go.
Let's give him Jurassic Park.
Okay, so Richard, you will get, as you so graciously accepted, the category of Jurassic Park.
Yippee.
Okay, so Richard, your first question in the category of Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World, what is the first type of dinosaur we see?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Stegosaurus, B, Raptor, C, Mosasaurus, or D, Indominus Rex?
Let's say a raptor.
That is correct for 1 point. Okay. Your next one. In Jurassic Park 3, how many weeks pass after Eric goes missing? Do the Kirbys ask Alan for his help?
How many weeks? I'm just going to take a shot in the dark and say 4.
4 is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal from Kaleb.
I'll say 2.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for 8. 8 weeks. Okay. Richard, your next question. John Hammond is the head of what part of the company InGen before building Jurassic Park?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, bioengineering, B, security, C, construction, or D, marketing?
I'll say A.
A is correct for 1 point. And he takes the lead with that one. 2 questions left. In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, what is the name of Hammond's former partner?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Eli Mills, B, Ken Wheatley, C, Franklin Webb, or D, Benjamin Lockwood?
I'll say D.
D as in dog?
That's wrong, because I know Benjamin Lockwood. Yeah,
Did you
D
say
is in
D?
dog, but that's wrong.
That is correct
Yeah.
for 1 point. That is correct.
Oh, shit, really? I thought that was a Supergirl character.
Oh, that is correct. And your final question. In the Lost World, why do the T-Rexes attack the base and push the human characters off the cliff?
Multiple choice. Yeah, I already said it.
Okay. Is it
Go.
A, the humans took their baby, B, they smell the humans, C, they're attacking another dino, or D, the humans stole their eggs?
The human stole the egg.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal from Kaleb. Your
Can I hear the options again?
Yep, your options again are A, the humans took their baby, B, they smell the humans, C, they're attacking another dino, or D, the humans stole their eggs.
Is it A?
A is correct for a 1 point steal. Okay.
That was my
So-
second guess.
After that round, Richard comes out with 3 points, brings his total up to 7. Caleb gets a 1 point steal. He's at a 1 point deficit. Is 7-6. Richard leading as we go into Kaleb Boatman's spin.
I like it a lot.
Never say that in that way again. Kaleb Boatman, your spin is in. And it is Spinner's Choice, the dreaded one.
You
You got the Disney, right?
Yeah, Disney.
It's good Disney animation.
Okay. Disney animation. That's brutal. Okay. Jurassic Park
Snaps.
Animation. Okay, Kaleb Boatman, your question in Disney animation.
Right.
Here we go.
Hey,
What is the name of the dragon's sidekick in Mulan?
Mushu.
That's correct for 2 points.
Probably take Koho off.
Yeah, probably take me out.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Either they
My bad. Still correct for 2 points. Your next question. What is the name of the cheetah cop in Zootopia?
Clawhauser.
That is correct for 2 points.
Wait, hold on, time out. Sorry, is it too loud? Because I have my garden in the back.
You can
No.
mute it if you want. Can you mute? Or I can mute you.
Yeah, I can mute. Let me just mute right now.
Okay. There you go. That'll work. Boatman, who directed Meet the Robinsons?
Ooh. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Stephen J. Anderson, B, Leo Acevedo, C, Byron Howard, or D, Chris Williams?
I'll say C.
C is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal for Richard. Richard,
I'm
your
gonna say
options are A. That is correct for 1 point. Correct for a 1 point steal. Okay. Back to Boatman. Frollo said to bring the gypsies to where in the beginning of A Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Palace of Justice, B, Castle of Greed, C, Palace of Greed, or D, Castle of Justice?
A.
A is correct for 1 point. And your final question. In Treasure Planet, what is the name of the inn that Jim's mom runs?
Benbow.
That is correct for 2 points. Wow. Big cleaning up of points there for Kaleb Boatman. He had 6 going into this round. He gets 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points for Boatman. Going into the third round, Richard getting a 1 point steal there brings his total up to 8. So it's 13-8, a 5-point game going into the final round, which works like this. This is the betting round. So what I'm going to do is name a category. Then you're going to decide how many points you'd like to bet in this category between 0, 1, or 2. Then I'm going to give you the question. If you get the question right, you get the number of points. If you get it wrong, you lose the number of points. All right, so your first category that you can bet points on in this round is the category of Wizarding World. How many would you like to bet in Wizarding World?
If there was ever a geek category to bet on, it would be this, but we have a 5-point lead, so I'd say
We have a 6-point lead.
6-point lead.
It's a 5-point lead. It's
5
8 to 13.
I'd say play safe until we maybe need to bet anything.
Yeah.
Okay, bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Richard, how many are you betting?
2.
And Caleb?
0.
Okay. Then 0, and Richard with the big 2. He needs it here. All right, your question in Wizarding World. In Order of the Phoenix, who represents Harry at his trial at the Ministry?
Should probably take me out before, like,
God,
questions.
shush. God. Kind of an unprofessional host doesn't even take the managers out. Jesus Christ. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, is he saying repeat? Sorry. Are you saying repeat, Richard? I saw your lips.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I saw your lips
repeat.
moving. Okay. I saw your lips moving. Oh God, I panicked there. All right. In order of the Phoenix, who represents Dumbledore? Fuck.
I had the answer down. Sorry. Who represents
What would
Harry?
you have? Yeah. What
mean,
can I
I
see
already had it
answers? Okay. Yeah, you already had it down. I goofed that pretty hard. That's one of my biggest goofs in a while for hosting. That's on me. I am going to just so I said the answer. Richard did already have it written down.
Okay.
He did.
Okay.
He was using his repeat as I was counting down, but he didn't write anything more on his board.
Okay.
If you'd like to challenge, you can be that way as a manager. You have your right. But I am going to...
Koho, what do you think?
It's just a really weird precedent to set that I don't know if I like, so I'll throw the challenge flag.
Okay. All right, we are back from the challenge. I apologize. That is one of my biggest hosting mistakes in a long time. I said the answer instead of the question, and that's a big deal. You shouldn't do that. So Boatman and Kaleb definitely had the right to challenge there. So we're going to throw the question out. You have to keep your same bets. You're going to get a new question from Wizarding World. So new Wizarding World question, same bets. Your new question in the category of Wizarding World is, what creatures attacked Dudley and Harry at the start of Order of the Phoenix?
Question. Do I still lose my repeat from that last question?
No. Nope. You will keep your repeat. That is a great question.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, everything that happened with that question is just null and void. So pens down. Richard, coming to you first. What'd you have?
Dementors.
That is correct. And Boatman?
The worst thing about prison was the Dementors.
That is correct. Unfortunately for no points there for Kaleb, though. So Richard takes a 2-point gain, a dig into that lead. That is huge for Richard. Is now 13-10. Your next question's in the category of Star Wars.
Don't want to bet on Star Wars.
I don't think you should bet on Star Wars either. We'll hope we get better categories if we ever need to bet here.
Okay. Gonna need bets here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Kaleb, how many betting?
0.
And Richard?
I don't like the category either. I'm also betting 0.
All right. Well, we're going to do it for stats purposes. Your question. In solo.
Pen dropped. Sorry.
In solo.
Take it
God.
out.
How would you just quit letting your yap go loose? In solo, who kills Dryden Voss? The look that Kaleb Koho just gave me for that question.
There's a reason why I know this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down for no points, but for stats. Richard, what'd you have?
Amelia Clark's character. Whatever her name was.
Well, that would have been correct. And Boatman?
The reason why I know this is because this was a session in the Full Metal Geek testing, Kira.
It sure was. It sure was. All right, so neither person or competitor gains any points. Still 13-10. Your next category is in the question of Worlds of DC. How would you like
So
to
he's
bet?
probably betting 2.
Worlds of DC.
I don't like us betting on this one.
Yeah.
We'll save it.
All right. That's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Richard, how many betting?
I don't like it, but 2.
And Boatman?
0.
Okay. Your question. Let's see. In Shazam, Billy attempts to buy what at the gas station as Shazam? God, that's the hardest part.
How specific do you want?
We are looking for a relatively specific answer.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boatman. Good job.
Said beer.
And Richard?
Beer.
That is correct for 2 points. Is a 1-point game. 1-point game, 13-12. Let's go into your next to last category in Bond.
I don't feel good about betting in this one.
Okay, we have a 1-point lead. I would rather bet 1 here
Okay.
on a Bond than not bet anything right now.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you know Bond better than most. So
All right. Need bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Category Bond. Boatman, what'd you bet?
1.
Shocker. Richard.
0.
Okay. Your question. In Skyfall, the word Skyfall refers to what? Freaking Koho, get out of here. 5.
You know, you can keep him in there if you want. I'm not gonna.
No, it's.
Yeah.
I'm just pausing it up as a host. 1. Pens down, please. And Boatman, what'd you have?
Isn't it Bond's childhood home, like the orphanage?
And Richard?
I said no idea.
Bond's childhood home is correct. That is correct. So Boatman will go up 14-12. It is a 2-point game as we go into your final question in the category of Disney animation.
I know what you're thinking. We have a 2-point lead. He has to bet 2 just to send this to sudden death.
Okay. So what? Tell me what to do and I'll do it.
0.
Okay.
But if he has to take us to sudden death if he wants this.
Okay.
And these bets are going to be surprising, I'm sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boatman
0.
and Richard.
2.
All right. No, then I win scenarios here. All right. Your
Yeah,
question in Disney animation. Who voices Mr. Litwack in the Wreck-It Ralph films? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that's Richard's first repeat. Who voices Mr. Litwack in the Wreck-It Ralph films? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay, there's your second repeat. Who voices Mr. Litwack in the Wreck-It Ralph films? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the
And
question.
That is Richard's last repeat. Who voices Mr. Litwack in the Wreck-It Ralph films? Smart strategy burn in those repeats. Let's see if it helps him. If he hits this, it goes to sudden death. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pens down, please. Kaleb, what'd you have?
I blanked. I said Alan Tudyk, but that's wrong. He voices Knowsmore.
And Richard.
Okay.
I got it wrong. I said TJ Miller. Congrats, Boatman.
And your winner.
Thank you, Koho.
The final score of 14-10. Kaleb the Lil Boatman. The answer was Ed O'Neill.
That's who it is.
Ed O'Neill. Still a great game, a 4-point game. Wow, that was the match. Let's throw it over post-match interviews. We're going to start with your winner today, Kaleb and Kaleb. It's interesting,
God.
you know, you got 4 of the 5 questions in round 3 correct, and 3 of them you bet 0 on.
Yeah.
Do you regret that, or
No, 4 of them we bet 0 on.
If we knew what the questions were beforehand, obviously probably would have bet 2 on all of them.
Yeah.
But with those categories, those aren't things that we felt like we needed to bet heavy on when we had a 5-point lead and playing catch up there. I'm really glad we did the one on Bond, because I know that Boatman is better at Bond than most people, and Tim likes to write either Roger Moore or Daniel Craig and not much in between. And those happen to be 2 areas that Boatman knows most of, as well as a bit of Connery. So it's like I had a feeling that if we took a 1 on Bond, there was a chance we could get it, at least a better chance than Richard. And if we hit that on 1, we could have had that lead going into the last question that we needed, which it worked out exactly how I took the gamble on. I'm really glad that it paid off. But Boatman freaking played good. Boatman played good. Like, considering the circumstances of being sick, like, played good. So
yeah, absolutely, you played pretty well. 5 in round 1, not your best showing, but definitely not the worst that the league has ever seen either.
That round 1 was a little tougher than I expected it. Than I think Koho and I both expected it to be,
Sure.
maybe a little bit.
Sure, but then you bounced back with your strength in round 2 and just cleaned up on points. I mean, you
We
didn't
needed that.
sleep, but you pulled ahead, and that's exactly what you needed.
100%. The moment we hit spinners, it was not even a question. I'm like, let's give the boat Disney, and just let him steamroll. No, the Meet the Robinsons one was like, that's not a bad question at all. Like, that's just, I was like, that was like the hardest one in there. So I was like, oh, well, damn. But like, I mean, I can't be mad at it. Like, it's a good question, fair question. But then we got Benbow, and I'm like, oh, never mind, we good. So.
Absolutely. So with that, I'm sure you'll get a match sooner rather than later. Now you got a 500 player. I'm sure if Koho was hosting, he'd tease your next match, but I sure won't. So we will see you
I have
very
no idea
soon
what's happening
in
next.
Fandom Fights. Oh, okay, cool. Then I don't feel bad. But now I'm going to remove the manager as a good host, and we're going to go over to our unfortunate loser today, Richard Schwartz. Richard, you had a little bit of bum round 1. Opponent's choice is hard to deal with in round 2, but man, you came back. Every question except that last one in that final round that you bet on, you got right. I think you bet incredibly smart today. 2 points in the first question and got it right. Didn't bet in the second question, you missed it. Bet heavy on the third question, you got it. Like, I think you played very strategically, very well. Bowman's round 2 was just a little bit much to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, kind of feel like this was my game to lose. I mean, round 1, it had both of Kaleb's strengths on there. Round 2, I got opponent's choice. He got spinner's choice. And then, of course, the last category that mattered, it was his strength again. None of my strengths hit in the third round 3. But again, that's just me being a sore loser. It was a great game. I did come back. I knew Jurassic Park was going to come my way. But again, I know shit crap about Jurassic Park. I was thankful just to get a few points off of it. Complete guess. And yeah, it sucks being 2-4, but I do feel better about this match than I did against Thomas. This was a better game for me, and hopefully I can come back stronger. And
Yeah,
keep
absolutely.
on working on it.
I think you played very smart today. I just don't think the categories quite rolled your way. But we've seen what you can do. You've taken down one of the best there is.
And also, I like the fact that Kaleb did say he's going to get scores and soundtracks. My first spin happened to be scores and soundtrack. I was like, man, that's a little fishy. But yeah, no. It was all fun. Congrats to Boatman.
We'll decide is what it is. It's a fickle mistress.
It's kidding. Yeah, I'm being a sore loser. But congrats to Boatman. And I'm looking forward to if I get another match one day.
Hell yeah, man. You played great today. So with that, on behalf of both of our competitors today, Richard Schwartz and Kaleb Boatman, on behalf of the manager, Kaleb Koho, and everybody else here at Fandom Fights and Multiplex Entertainment, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I've been Robert Parker, your host, and we will see you next time on Fandom Fights.